AFW family and friends, happy Tuesday. It's another Tuesday trivia. Tuesday. We have traveled back in time to Oak Park, Illinois. Right behind me is Peterson's Ice Cream that was established in 1918 and was in Oak Park for years. I grew up in Oak Park. So, I love Oak Park, but we're not here to talk about where I grew up. But our Tuesday trivia person for today was also born in Oak Park, Illinois. As soon as we get to our moving and grooving, I'm going to introduce you to our Tuesday trivia person for today. And I really love that I have a couple personal connections with this amazing artist we're gonna learn about today. But before we get going, you know what we have to do? We need to move it and groove it. So let's get to some moving and grooving today.
The boat and make a mess, so I said quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up.
We better get the energy going, guys.
Enough, I see it all, I see it now. I got the eye of the tiger, fire, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Now I'm floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. I earned my stripes. I went from zero to my own hero. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake
Okay,
the
let's
ground.
finish
You
this
held me
up.
down, but I got up. Get ready.
Alright guys, I hope that felt good. You know, I feel good after the moving and grooving. So, who is our Tuesday trivia person for today? And I picked the song Roar specifically because I think this one was such an amazing pioneer in the entertainment industry, amazing artist, activist, talking about who we just recently lost, Betty White. That is our Tuesday trivia person for today is the late actress, comedian, humanitarian Betty White. And I did my research because I researched all of these. I found out that Betty White was born in Oak Park, Illinois. I thought that was really cool because I grew up in Oak Park, Illinois. Although she didn't grow up in Oak Park, she grew up in California, but I just thought the fact that she was born in Oak Park, where I grew up, was really, really amazing. She lived in her family when she was about one. Her family moved out west to California. And the other really cool connection I found out is Betty White and my grandmother, Joan Crawford, shared a birthday, January 17th. So they weren't born in the same year, but that my grandmother would have been older than her. But January 17th was Betty White's birthday. She was born on January 17th, 1922, and we recently lost her. She passed away on New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2021. She lived to be almost 100 years old. She was 99, and what an incredible life she had, or what an incredible gift she's leaving us with. So I wanted to share a few fun facts about her before I get to the trivia. So she graduated from Beverly Hills High School in 1939. She got her start in radio, and she did radio shows when she moved to television. She was one of the first women to produce her own TV show, Life of Elizabeth. She also had a show called the Betty White Show, which was a variety show. And I wanted to share this about her, the variety show, the Betty White Show. In 1954, it was a local show, it was about to go national. And she had a dance around there named Arthur Dean, who was African American. And the network came to her and said, you need to fire Arthur Dean, because when we go national, stations in the South are threatening not to show it. And if we take back in 1954, in the South, there was a lot of segregation, between, there was a separate place for what was they colored or African American people and white people. There was a lot of segregation, and segregation was absolutely legal. It was legal to do that. But a lot of, because there was this African American dancer, a lot of Southern stations that they would not air her show. So they went to Betty White and said, you need to fire him. And Betty White said, I'm sorry, live with it. And went on to make Arthur Dean a regular on the show. She stood up, she didn't care. And that is the right thing to do, guys, but that took incredible courage too, because it was at a time when it was tough for women to have opportunities, but for her to stand up and stand up to her convictions and to say, no, she's on my show. That really took an incredible amount of courage. And it was the right thing to do, but sometimes I think it takes courage to do the right thing. So she was a civil rights activist, activist in the LGBTQI community, a strong animal rights activist, was very involved in the LA Zoo. She had multiple awards, over 8 Emmy Awards, and different, and she had an American Comedy Award. She had a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She had a SAG Award for Lifetime Achievement. She was a remarkable, incredible woman, and she was the first woman in Hollywood to not only star in, but produce her own show. So these are some of the really cool things about Betty White I wanted to share. And let's get to our Tuesday trivia question for today. Remember, guys, you may not know the answer, but you learn through hearing the answer. All right? So, question number 1. True or false? Betty White was the first woman to produce and star in a sitcom. True or false? Betty White was the first woman to produce and star in a sitcom. Is that true or false? Let's go to the answer. Congratulations, guys. If you said true, she was produced and starred in Life with Elizabeth, which ran from 1952 to 1955. She also had the Betty White Show, which was a variety show, and she had a show later on, when she was much older. But the question was, true or false? Betty White was the first woman to star in and produce a sitcom. That is true. The show was Life with Elizabeth. It was on 1952 to 1955. So if you guess true, you're right. Okay, question number 2. Different show. The Betty White Show, which is also on the 50s. The Betty White Show was a talk variety show. So this is different from Life of Elizabeth. This is the Betty White Show. And the Betty White Show was a talk variety show. Is that true or false? Let's go to the answer. That is true. That was also on in the mid-50s. And remember, I told you that was the story where she had the tap dancer, Arthur Dean, and she said she would not fire him from the show. So if you guess true, yes, the Betty White Show was a top variety show. It was on in the mid-50s, and you're right if you guess true. All right. True or false? On the Mary Tyler Moore Show, Betty White's character was named Suzanne Nivens. Okay, so true or false? On the Mary Tyler Moore Show, Betty White's character was named Suzanne Nivens. Is that true or false? Let me go to the answer. Congratulations, guys. If you get true, you're right. The Mary Tyler Moore Show was about a news station. She played Suzanne Nivens, the happy homemaker. She was reoccurring, and then she became a series regular in the 5th season. And the Mary Tyler Moore Show ran from 1970 to 1977. So if you guess true, you're right. She did play Suzanne Nivens on the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Congratulations, guys. How are you doing? Let's go to question number 4. True or false? Betty White was the first woman to win an Emmy for outstanding game show host. So there's lots of types of Emmy categories. The question is, true or false? Betty White was the first woman to win an Emmy, a daytime Emmy, for outstanding game show host. Is that true or false? Let's go to the answer. Congratulations, guys. If you get true, you're right. You was the host of a game show called Just Men. I don't remember the show, but she won that in 1983. And also she did a lot of game shows. She was a frequent guest on game shows. And her husband, who she describes as the love of her life, out in London, her husband was the game show host of Password, and that's how they met. They had a long, happy marriage until he passed away. So, anyway, again, back to the answer. Betty White was the first woman to win an Emmy for outstanding game show host. So if you guess true, you're right. Here are next one. Question number 5. From 1983 to 1984, Betty White had a recurring role on the show Mama's Family. True or false? The premise of Mama's Family originated on the Carol Burnett show. Okay, let's do that again. From 1983 to 1984, Betty White had a recurring role on the show Mama's Family. True or false? The premise for Mama's Family originated on the Carol Burnett show. Is that true or false? Let's go to the answer. Congratulations, guys. If you get true, you're right. She played Ellen Jackson Mama's Family was a recurring character, but the original concept for Mama's Family started on the Carol Burnett show. It was one of the many sketches on the Carol Burnett show, and then after the Carol Burnett show went off, Mama's Family, there was a show called Mama's Family. It's true. You're right. Congratulations. All right. Question number 6. True or false? Betty White was one of the stars of the Golden Globes. Is that true or false? Let's go to the answer. Congratulations, Kathy. Because true, you're right. She was one of the stars of Golden Girls along with Estelle Getty, B. Arthur, and Rue McClanahan. She played the character of Rose Nyland, the sweetly naive Rose Nyland, and that show ran from 1985 to 1992. I used to love that show on Saturday night. All right, ready? Question number 7. True or false? Betty White played a role in the film The Proposal, which also starred Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock. Is that true or false? Betty White had a role in The Proposal, which also starred Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock. Is that true or false? Let's go to the answer. Congratulations, guys. If you get true, you're right. She played Ryan Reynolds' grandma. All right. Believe it, Grandma Annie. Okay. Question number 8, and then we'll go to the bonus round. Betty White won a Grammy Award in 2002. Proud, is that true or false? Betty White won a Grammy Award in 2012. Is that true or false? Let's go to the answer. Congratulations, Kathy. If it's true, you're right. She won a Grammy Award in 2012 for Best Spoken Word Album. So the Grammys not only give out awards for music, they also give out awards just for speaking, speaking books and speaking. So she won an award, a Grammy Award for Best Spoken Word in 2012. So if you guess true, you're right. So again, let it go to our bonus round. Bonus question number 1. Where was Betty White born? Not where did she grow up, but where was she born? Okay? And in the video, if you need to go back, but where was she born? That's also special because that's the place where I grew up. So where was Betty White born? Okay? Bonus question number 2. Name a show or film Betty White starred in. Bonus question number 2. Name a show or film Betty White starred in. Okay, guys, again, we'll go to bonus question number 1. Where was Betty White born? Bonus question number 2. Name a show or film Betty White starred in. All right, guys, thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this, learning a little bit more about this amazing artist who made so many contributions to our culture as a comedian, as a humanitarian, as an animal rights and civil rights activist. She was just amazing, and she made us laugh. And how beautiful and wonderful is that? So we're gonna end it the way we begin it. I'm gonna play the song "Thank You for Being a Friend," which was the song that opened the Golden Girls. Each week it was also the theme song, a version of that was the theme song for the Golden Girls. Thank you for joining me today. I will see you tomorrow for Motivational Wednesday. I love you. I miss you. Have a beautiful day.
Travel down a road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. I'm not ashamed to say, I hope it always will stay this way. My hat is off. Won't you stand up and take a bow? And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, well, you would see the biggest gift would be for me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a
My
friend.
God.